Hey guys, we are back with our Necromancer, and it just occurred to me, because I used to play a lot of Diablo and Diablo 2, that it would be absolutely amazing if the Necromancer in this game, you could actually, like, spawn mobs to fight for you, like in what's it called? Like in Diablo. Except for, I think it probably would be very, very laggy. I think that's probably why they don't do it, which is unfortunate, because that would be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun, and it might be a little bit overpowered too. So, unless they severely underpower the things that would help you fight. But you know what? Having a little bit of healing is just fine with me. So, speaking of which, how much healing do we have? 150 HP. All right, that's decent. All right, we are working on defense right now, and we are also working on attack. We are maxed out on dexterity, which is great. But I would rather be maxed out on defense if possible. So, I was driving home. This is story time, by the way. I was driving home last night from work, and it was like the first warm day in a while. It was warm enough to where I could have my windows down and my sunroof open and all sorts of awesome stuff like that. And you know how you can hear, like, the reflection of the sound from your car off of, like, medians and stuff? Well, my tires sounded really odd. This sounded really strange. And I was, like, a block away from home, so I was like, well, I'll hope I don't have a flat tire. I'll check that when I get home. I'm almost home. And I get home, and there's a razor blade sticking out of my tread. The tire itself is fine, although there's this, you know, those, like, kind of safety razor blades, the ones that you use for, like, construction and stuff. There was one of those just absolutely sticking out, like, a quarter inch, maybe a half inch of it gouged into my tire, and it was just sticking out. I was like, oh man, I thought I was gonna have to buy a new tire or go get it patched or something, but thankfully, it didn't seem to do any damage, and I did a lot of driving today. I drove, like, several hours today, because I was out doing mechanical testing and field work and that kind of stuff all over the state. But thankfully, my tires, you know, were fine. Like, they held up. They held their own, right? So, okay. Let's not challenge that. We're not gonna die in this character, all right? We're just not. So, speaking of Diablo 2, there's these guys with the weird names that always spam you when you go into the Nexus there. That's very reminiscent of Diablo 2. It was a great game. I had a lot of fun with it, but towards the end of its lifespan, I mean, you can still go play it if you want, but towards the end there, it was like spammers just entering and exiting all of your games, and the only way to not have that happen would be to set it to private, but then, oh, hello, multi-boxer. But then, there we go. You wouldn't meet new people to play with, you know? And that was half the fun, which is unfortunate, because that was a great game. There we go. So we got a helpful person here. Donald Trump is helping us out with his tiny sausage hands. All right. All right, I was gonna make sure the multi-box guy wasn't going in here. Let's do some sprites. I think it's probably better here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way. Oh, slowed. It's like the worst. Just absolutely the worst. But that is all right. I hope you guys are having a great week. I am. I was thinking actually of recording something else today, because we haven't played Stardew Valley in a while, because we've been trying to get through Undertale, and I don't want to, like, sit there and let it fester and die out. I want to keep playing it. So I was like, oh, I could do that instead of Realm today, but decided to just go ahead and record some Realm instead. But we definitely will still be playing that game, absolutely. So if you're waiting on that and you're wondering where that game is, it's not been abandoned. It is still a game that will be coming back to the channel. We will be playing it much, much more. Hopefully. Definitely we'll be playing it more. I don't know how many episodes we'll do. I guess it depends on how our farm does. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of that. I never actually played a lot of the old, like, what's the the game that everyone's always comparing that to. Harvest Moon. I never really played Harvest Moon or anything. So there we go. Oh. I hate when Lyman dive bombs like that, you know? There we go. Perfect. Yes, I know we're getting hit, but it's not doing much damage to us. There we go. Our health is all the way up. So I am slightly concentrating just because I died in a Sprite world recently, and I would not like to make the same mistake. So, we've almost got her dead. There she is. Alright, perfect. I do want to try and get that. Alright, excellent. We got our Dex potion, and we are out of here. Let's see, what else has been going on this week? I feel like I had a lot of stories for you guys, and I've forgotten a lot of them, so hopefully I remember. Oh, hello, huge, gigantic god wall. That guy spawned in the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, let's not challenge that. Like I said, I just don't really feel like dying right now, so I'm gonna, try not to die, okay? Yeah. So, I have another game, too, that I'm really, really excited to record for you guys. That I've also thought about recording for today instead. But I was like, you know what? Everyone's expecting Realm on Wednesdays. We'll keep to the schedule. You know, I know you guys like it. So, I don't know. It would have been a very interesting video. That's for sure. I've also been thinking about, and as if I don't have enough series already, I've also been thinking about doing a kind of like a YouTube series where we talk about different stuff going on in the YouTube world, and let's do that. And maybe talk about oh man, we almost died. Audio quality and video quality and that kind of stuff. Kind of like what we talk about here, but more in a formal setting and with examples and stuff, because I tend to kind of ramble on when I'm talking here. I think that's why a lot of people like watching my videos, to be quite honest. But sometimes it'd be nice to show you examples, so when I say, oh, you need to use an audio compressor, I can just pull up an audio compressor and show you how it works instead of kind of just telling you that you need it, you know what I mean? So, I've been thinking about doing that. Oh, I heard a drop. Oh, it's nothing I'm really worried about. Do we have... Okay, we do have our chick. Cool. So I want to make sure... Heal up here really quick. Sure, we can heal up here. That's fine. There we go. Alright. I'm feeling more comfortable with this. Although I will say that the ultimate Sprite killing class is still the Knight, in my opinion. Although I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me, and they have other classes that they like to run Sprites with. I just really liked my Knight, so... Oh, that is in the way. There we go. Alright, perfect. Oh, we got a defense as well. Oh, we got a Sprite Wand. Not really good for anything, but we could feed it, I suppose. So yeah, so we're getting some stuff, which is exciting as well. We probably should deposit it, but I'm not going to because I'm an idiot. Let's just keep going onwards and upwards and keep killing stuff. That guy is a beast. Did you see that? That guy is a freaking beast. The legend. Alright. There we go. Perfect. That was not smart. Alright. Could really use with some more defense. I think we need 8 more, I think is how many we need. So maybe what we do is we just keep doing Sprite Worlds and getting Dex, and use that to pay for other potions. I think that's pretty much how I maxed my Knight the first time up to 6-8. I mean, once we got defense and dexterity, then I definitely did some, what's that called? some abysses, but until that point, we pretty much did a lot of Sprite worlds, which I know can be kind of bland. It's just not the most interesting dungeon out there, but sometimes you just gotta start from the bottom and work your way up, you know? Alright. Work on my aiming here. It's also what I've been working on in Counter-Strike as well. That's not what I want. I want right there. Perfect. You can still see me. This is very dangerous right now. I don't like being on these moving walkways like this. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Whew. Alright. I really don't like being on these moving walkways and trying to strafe like that. That's why I was trying not to talk. So, either way. Yeah, Undertale, we probably only have a few more videos left, which is exciting. My friend GamerDad recently picked it up because he was watching some of my videos as well. And he's been having a lot of fun with it, too. Which makes sense because it's a fun game. So, there we go. Alright, just wait for those to dissipate. And... there we go. Awesome. Alright, you know what? I am gonna deposit those. Just gotta be better safe than sorry sometimes, right? Right, kids? That's the pet yard, that's the vault. You know what? We haven't actually gotten any new pets for a while, and that was definitely my phone. I apologize for that. So, it's probably dying or something. Don't worry about it. Alright, cool. So, I just realized I could put a macro on my mouse, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or 6 buttons on it that I can use. I could put a R macro on my mouse and use that to Nexus whenever I need to. It's so ingrained in my muscle memory to click R by now that it probably wouldn't help any. You know, it's an easy key to hit for sure. I could definitely do a macro to Nexus and Nillies a little bit easier. There is a lot of Leviathans around here. There we go. I'd like to kill this one before I work on the other one, thank you. Oh, thank you! Thank you very much. I appreciate that, game. Where did your Leviathan friend go? I want to see if he's as generous as you are. I don't know why he froze like that, but you know what? I'm definitely not complaining. So, alright, let's see how we're doing here. Defense is 18. We need 7 more. 7 more defense. So I think that'll probably be our next one. And what I'll probably do is sell any dex potions that we get in order to fund more defense. Because once we get those all done, then we'll be sitting pretty. So, at least that's the thought anyways. We'll find some more stuff up here to kill. I do use my secondary a lot on this class for damage. Is it better to wait in case you're about to die and use it? Or just like always keep one of them so that if you really, really need to, you can do it. Maybe that's what we should do. I would love to go in there. I would not like to die. So we will forego that for now. At least until we get a few more things maxed out. Perfect. Please give me stuff. Oh. I also need attack. We're pretty close on attack. I think we need like 15, I believe, something like that. So, we're actually getting pretty close to 3-8. We're 1-8 right now. We're getting pretty close to 3-8. I mean, relativistically speaking. Ooh. I don't like those hill people. These guys. I don't know why. They've always bugged me. It's their smug faces and their cold staring eyes. Alright. I find the flying brains much easier to kill in this one than Nillies. Probably because you don't get confused if you get hit. I also think that the ones in Nillies fire more often. Oh, there's my phone dying. Apologies again for that. You're just gonna hear the last gasp of breath from my dying cellular device. Alright. There we go. I made that really creepy, didn't I? And then the pillow comes down. Alright. I know this isn't the best way to kill these things, but it's alright. It's okay. Oh, rest in peace. That sucks. Adolphia. I think it's supposed to be like Adolf Hitler. Nah, I don't know. Who knows? No thank you. Alright. So we're looking for some sprites. I think we can keep doing sprites. I think that sounds like a good idea. So hopefully we'll find some more here. I'm not terribly confident with... Oh, we barely missed that. Oh, come on. There we go. Awesome. I'm not terribly confident with our ability to run other stuff. Oh, thank you. One more attack potion down as well. Awesome. Here we go. Ooh. Nothing from that one, unfortunately. Although we are quieted now, which will severely limit our chance to do damage here. But thankfully we have the range advantage, so hopefully we can out-damage these guys. They look like they probably do more damage than I do, though. So. There we go. Oh, we still got it. Okay. Awesome. So, more to sell. I think we probably can get probably 2. Isn't it 2 decks for a defense, I believe? Or is it 3? I don't remember, but there's the guy. The multi-boxer guy. Thankfully, he killed one of these guys, so we can kill the other 2 quite easily. Like, the only nice thing I'm ever gonna say about a multi-boxer ever, because I think just hacking and cheating in video games is just super lame. Like, well, you don't have the skills to actually do well in the game. You have to cheat. Doesn't that feel bad? Like, I'm so bad at this game that I have to use a third-party hack or something in order to do any decent amount of damage or anything. I don't know, that to me I don't know, it doesn't seem fun to me. Now I think a lot of people like to do it in order to make other people feel bad, right? Or maybe they're just impatient and they're like, well, I could do it on my own, or I can just multi-box and do it much quicker. I could see some people doing that, but still, where's the fun in that, man? Where's the fun? WTF, where's the fun? Okay. Oh, I'm stuck on a ledge because I was looking at my map and running like a doofus. Alright. Maybe this way. A lot of people were asking how I get into realms and dungeons and stuff without clicking the thing. And if you go into your key bindings in this game, there's one called like use/buy or use/equipment or something similar. And that is the one that is the key that you press to get into dungeons and realms and stuff when you hover over them. By default, I believe it's 0. We should get one. By default, it should be 0, I believe. I set mine to shift because it's a very easy thing for me to hit. Yeah, we'll take that as well. Why not? I will deposit them. Just don't want to lose it. So. Perfect. I don't know, what else has been going on? PAX East. I'm going to PAX East, and it is in like, what is it? It's in like, what day is today? Today is the 5th. It's the 6th for you guys. It's in like 2 weeks or something. Yeah, I leave in like 2 weeks and 1 day. So, which will be super exciting. I've been thinking about doing kind of like a road vlog where, you know, we record, you know, going to the airplane and a little bit on the airplane and talking to some of my YouTube buddies I'm going with at PAX and, you know, probably interview some developers and all sorts of good stuff. If that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know. I think I might do it regardless, because that sounds like a lot of fun. But Alright, quieted is not good when you like to heal yourself. Alright, there we go. Perfect. See if we can find another sprite over here. Yes we did. So unfortunately, because I know a lot of people don't like watching people run sprites, unfortunately that's gonna be a little bit of what we're doing today. But that's okay, I will try to at least make it somewhat interesting. I mean, if I didn't, this would be a horrible video, right? That's kind of my job, I suppose. I'll try and do my job. How's that sound? So, well, you know, not my official job. This is kind of just a hobby, but that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Do YouTube for a living. A lot of people think YouTube for a living is like a really easy cop-out job. But if you look and see what people who actually do YouTube for a living do, they work probably more hours a day than most people do. So, oh, there's another. Oh, there's a lot of these purple guys over here. Hopefully. Come on, give me a thing. We're 0 for 3 there, unfortunately. Alright. I think, oh, there's 4 of them. There's another one right here. Okay. There we go. 0 for 4. It's not a good batting average or whatever. Alright. Looks like we actually wanted to go this way. Well, that's okay. We'll grab that. There, you know, it was all worth it because we got more mana potions, which is what we needed, right, guys? Absolutely what we needed. Was this 150? 140. Okay, so we can do about 2 of them. A lot of people were asking also why I don't use auto fire. I think you hit I for it by default, and it fires for you so you don't have to hit the thing down. I don't know, I just don't feel like I need it, I guess. How can he still see? How can she still see me from here? I thought when you were in this little hallway area here that Lyman couldn't see you. Oh, slowed. No bueno. Alright, there we go. But apparently she still can see you slightly, at least. Let's do some damage. Awesome. For people who know the Necromancer and are better at this game than I am, at what point should I start running, like, abysses and stuff? You know? There we go, perfect. Should I do it right when I max death? Or should I wait? Because I really don't want to lose this character. But at the same time, you know, if we could be running better dungeons right now, that would be preferable because it'd be more profitable. Also more dangerous, so there's the trade-off, right? Oh, there's a horse! Oh, maybe we could do a thing. Where are you at? Horse! Oh no! I want to do the horse! I wanna do the thing! Hurry, kill it with fire! Kill it with fire! Alright, I guess we can do Oryx. There's no reason not to, right? Unless we die, in which case that's a horrible idea. Alright, here we go. Don't need that. Need that. Be very careful here. I do like how in Nilly's realm, there's only one way to get there, instead of like 3 or whatever. Oh god, okay, we're out of there. Alright, slowed and trapped and all sorts of bad stuff. Can't kill boss quick enough. Get geared up with .com. Alright. I'm starting to get a lot of networking requests from other multi-channel networks. I haven't really talked about that too much, I don't think. But I was a part of Fullscreen before, and now I am part of Curse, which is technically called like a union for gaming. But I've been getting a lot of requests from these like startup ones. They're like, hey, you could definitely come join ours. You know, we've got good stuff for you. We'll give you 30% of your, or 70% of your income. We'll only keep 30. It's got a 2-year contract, but only because we want you to be committed to us like we're committed to you. That's literally what they said about the 2-year contract. This was, it's just awful. Just awful stuff. But if you are a YouTuber and you're looking for a network, definitely read through everything. And you need to determine if the network is worth being a part of or not. If it's a tiny network and you like don't get anything out of the deal, then why are you... Is there somebody already here? There's somebody already here. Then why are you gonna partner with them if you don't get anything good out of it, right? Also, I would not accept anything lower than like 90-10. You know? It's just... When you do the math, even giving 10% of the earnings, and that's after YouTube takes its 45%, you still don't get that much. So, if you go 80-20 is okay, 70-30 is awful, and don't sign like a 2-year contract or a year. I'd say maybe 6 months at max. 2 years in YouTube time is absolutely forever, and it's not worth it. It's not. Unless you get some really, really super awesome deal and you absolutely know that you are not gonna not want to be with them after, you know, for a full 2 years. And even then, honestly, just don't sign a 2-year contract. Just don't. You know, I made that mistake and I was stuck in a network that I did not like too well, I suppose, is how I'll say it. But I know a lot of people do like them, but just don't read through the entire contract. Have a lawyer read it if you can afford it. Yeah, definitely, if you can afford to have a lawyer read through it, absolutely do that. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Because you don't want to rush this thing. And for honestly, unless you're like a really big YouTuber or there's certain things that you're looking for, then honestly, networks really don't give you the protection and stuff they used to. You used to have to be part of a network in order to put out gaming content. You could not do it without a network. Now that's not true. You can do it solo if you want. A lot of people are starting to move that direction. For me, the reason I like networks is because if you have a problem with YouTube or something's not working or you get some bogus like copyright claims or something, then having a network means that you have a point of contact that you can talk to, right? And so, because you can't email and talk to Google directly, you'll never talk to Google directly, unfortunately. That's just not something that'll happen. But if you're a part of a network, then you have a contact you can talk to, right? So that's the reason I like it. You get some other stuff too, like access to royalty-free music that you can use for your videos and sound effects and stuff. If you know where to look, you can find that yourself. You don't need a network for that necessarily, but it's very convenient to just have it all in one place, which is very nice. And they give you something that you can send to YouTube if you get a claim, and they'll retract the claim pretty much immediately, which is worth it as well. So I don't know. That's the reason I like networks. But honestly, you don't really need networks to be, you know, completely fair. You can do everything solo if you want to, right? And it's just as easy. What was that over here? What do we got? What is over here? Oh, it's these guys. All right. Well, we're hitting our 30-minute mark. It looks like we're not gonna find many more gods to kill. These guys are just useless. There's no reason to really fight them. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Would that be something interesting to you guys to have like a series that's more like a vlog series than? Well, this is kind of like a vlog series if you think about it. It's more like a podcast, right? I just talk about something gaming related or real life stuff and play games in the background. It's basically a podcast set to a specific video game, but if that's something, oh, hello. If that's something that you guys think would be fun or would be useful, definitely. I've had a lot of people lately who've said that they would like to see an update to my how to use Audacity guide, right? Because it's been a little while and I feel like my audio quality has improved and I have a few other tricks and stuff to show you guys. I probably shouldn't be fighting these guys. Probably shouldn't. Are there more people here fighting them? I've never done the Lord of the Lost Lands or whatever this is, but I'm gonna leave it here. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see, and I will see you all in the next episode.